Screen visible?
Sir, Vijayanand sir, we can start, sir.
Screen is visible?
Yeah, 10:30 sharply we can start.
Okay, sir.
Is that the screen is visible?
Sir, screen is visible, but PPT we can't see, sir.
PPT we can't see, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay, 1 minute, please. What about now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll check the slideshow once.
Slideshow.
Yes, sir.
Is this now visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can we start now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 1 second, sir.
Ah.
Let me welcome.
Sir, we can start, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm starting.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's my great honor to welcome you all to the generic talk series on IoT and sustainable development organized by RMK College of Engineering and Technology. We are excited to have a diverse group of esteemed guests, faculty, and students gathered here today for this enriching event. First and foremost, we are privileged to welcome our distinguished resource person, Dr. G.R. Kanagachidambaresan, professional industrial IoT trainer and consultant, Eazythings Technology Private Limited, Chennai, who has graciously accepted our invitation to share his expertise with us today. Your presence is a true inspiration, and we look forward to the insights he will provide. Next, I would like to extend a special welcome to our esteemed chairman, RMK Group of Institutions, Thiru R.S. Munirathinam, whose vision and leadership continue to guide our institution to new heights. We are grateful for your support, sir. I would also like to warmly welcome our Vice Chairman, RMK Group of Institutions, Thiru R.M. Kishore, who has unwavering commitment to academic excellence, serves as a beacon for all of us. A sincere welcome to the members of our management and advisors. Your contributions and dedication to the growth and success of this institution are truly appreciated. We are delighted to have with us the principals of our 3 colleges who led their respective institutions with distinction and excellence. Thank you for your continued efforts to shape our future leaders, sir. A heartfelt welcome to our deans, faculty members, and staff whose hard work and dedication are the foundation of this institution's success. Your contributions in nurturing young minds are invaluable. Finally, a special welcome to our students, the future engineers and innovators of tomorrow. Your curiosity and enthusiasm are what make the events more meaningful. I'm confident that today's talk will spark new ideas, inspire discussions, and provide valuable insights to all who attend. Let us all make the most of this opportunity to learn and grow together. Once again, thank you for being here and wish you a wonderful and engaging experience at the Generic Talk series. Now, I call upon Dr. R. Vijayanand to introduce our resource person.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Kanagi, ma'am, Dr. Kanagi. So warm welcome to one all present here. I'm very much glad to introduce our today's session chief guest speaker. He is none other than Dr. Kanagachidambaresan, sir. He has completed his BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering from VRS College of Technology and joined ME in Persuasive Computing Technologies in the Anna University main campus. He is a GATE qualified person and completed his PhD in Information Communication Engineering from PSG Tech Coimbatore. He well versed in techniques in Internet of Things, Industry 4.0, dashboard monitoring, sensor calibrations, data acquisition, PCB prototyping, and commercial deployment. He also well versed with tools and frameworks in Python, ECAD, ECEDA, NVIDIA Jetson series, Google Cloud Platform, hardware debugging, Raspberry Pi, and Nucleo and Discovery products. He is an IoT and expert, and he is working in research lab for the past 15 years. He is the managing director of Eazythings Technology Private Limited. He has undergone various prototype projects and developed algorithms for smart environment applications, working with different clients and have a very good team members. He has done MQTT and Python-based IoT product design and prototyping. He created double-layered PCB design with KiCad and 3D printed casting for alpha model prototype. He implemented communication and create UAV swarm for monitoring air quality for ISRO Respond program using NVIDIA Jetson Nano and Xavier boards. He also done projects in machine learning based sensor calibration, sensor cleansing for smart building applications, and various other cutting edge technologies. He is well versed with Python packages, pandas, general purpose IO boards, I2C, SPA, UART, and various embedded kits. He has created Modbus and RS485 based ESP8226 interfacing devices for PLC interfacing for smart industry and dashboard design. He has done guidance for various engineering colleges under DSCE and SKCT Coimbatore projects. His knowledge and expertise is enormous, and he served as co-investigator for ISRO Respond program, creating UAV swarm and working with Pixhawk for mapping and monitoring pollution. The worth is 23 lakhs, and he completed successfully. And another one project, self-healing IoT-based water quality monitoring BIOS, which is fetched him 1.53 crores. It is now under process. He is also concentrating on pressure sensor data acquisition design for monitoring industrial shock wave applications. Right now, he is the right person for our today's session. The motivational quotes: winners don't do different things, but they do the things differently. So he's champion and winners of his projects, and I welcome him with this good introduction about him. Thank you, one and all. Over to Dr. Kanagachidambaresan.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our resource person to take over the session.
Okay, namaskaram to everyone. Thank you. Is this audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Namaskaram to everyone. Vijay Anand sir, it was a very big introduction, and thank you, Kannagi ma'am, for this opportunity. First, I would like to thank RMK management and all peoples involved in this to give me this session on this IoT and sustainable development goals. Okay, so I think you guys all know what is meant by a sustainable development goal. It is an UNO based stuff. What the current world is going towards, like sustainable development goal. It is an important. Some 17 goals are there. So how as in each and every individual, as an engineer, it is very mandatory for us to know what is meant by SDG, sustainable development goal, and how we are going to use it, how it really impacts the progress of the world and other things. So that's the main reason. This SDG can be done or attained with many technologies, but how IoT Internet of Things is gonna help us to create an sustainable development goal. So if something to be happened, you should not disturb the current environment, and without disturbing the current environment, the progress should go in a very good means, so that without disturbing the nature or the existing work culture, the technology should adapt, and it should give a positive progress towards the growth of the goal, towards the goal. That is the main reason of sustainable development goal. Okay, so there is a reason for IoT in sustainable development goal. You can able to see some UAV, like it is an hovercraft, some what we designed for some sustainable development goal. This mission will fly and land in any water surface, in land surface, and it collects water quality data, and it can able to lively send all the data to the user. So that is the main reason of this hovercraft based thing. This can able to land in any water surface, just immediately collect water quality. By immediately collecting the water quality, you can able to take necessary action over it. Like if you put it in any near industrial area, you can just dive it near the industry, and you can collect the water sample immediately, check the response, and you can able to give penalty to the industries. IoT not only sophisticates the immediate result, but it also helps in increasing the opportunity for rule making, like how the rules are to be made with respect to sustainable development goals and other things. Like even now in the river Ganges, there is an place called some Faridabad or something, like in the coast of the river Ganga, where you can able to see a lot of leather based tannery industries. So what these tannery industries will do is, these leather tannery industries, what they will do is, like they will mix all the tannery waste to the Ganga. So IIT Kanpur is doing an IoT based methodology to identify which tannery is building up and which tannery is dissolving all the waste effluents over the river Ganges, and they are trying to put penalty for those industries. So these are all the important features that an industry should be concerned on, like what to be done, what not to be done, in order to protect the environment, in order to protect move towards the sustainable development goals. Okay, so apart from these things, I am working on as a consultant for some of the companies, and I have done funded projects for ISRO, DBT, and DRDO. I handle some 3 to 4 crores of project. I am a fellow, ASIM fellow, and a visiting professor in UC Leuven, Belgium. So these are all the important 17 sustainable development goals. So no poverty, clean environment, smart health, quality educations, and a lot of things are being there. So mainly I work on life below water, smart city environments, smart city and sustainable cities, and so I mainly work on the life below water, sustainable industry, sustainable cities and communities, and life on land. So how the IoT is mainly helping these features, and how we can able to develop these things is what we're going to see today. Okay, so most of the images what I have put in the slide is from Google Images and triple1.blogspot.com. So it's my own blog. So you can able to see that this is the main idea of the guy, like Elon Musk, like wrap the entire world with the pico satellites and nano satellites, so that anyone can able to Starlink. We call it a Starlink. Like even in India, many people has reported that the star is moving in a particular line based series. Like this guy has put so many satellites in the outer orbit, so that even the dense forest can able to get internet connectivity. Later, after maybe something like 10 to 20 years later, you can able to observe that even the dense trees, Amazon forest trees, the crocodiles, the Amazon forest dolphins, the dolphins in our India, in Chilika Lake, we have freshwater dolphins, the dolphins in the Kerala and other things. They will also get internet connectivity. So you can able to see the live tracking of individual devices. After some few years, you can able to see how much amount of oxygen a tree has given this year, so that you can able to take all necessary action, like how to create how to increase the feed of thing, what it is really suffering, and you can able to have a better understanding on each and every organisms and other things. So that's the main agenda of it. Okay, so the plan of the simple presentation, the plan will be something like this. So this is the main like this is a favorite meme what I got from my Facebook. Like this is Life of Pi movies. Like so this is the expectation of what a product to be from an engineer, but this is how a product is available to what we can able to design. So there exists a big technology gap between the expectation and the reality. So what the industry people, what the society is expecting from an engineer is something like this, but with the given budget and with the given technology, this is what you can able to deliver. That's a major gap between the expectation and reality. But as an engineer, what we want to do is we want to be very clear on like we want to be very what to say, like we want to be bridging the gap with the technology, like with very low solution. Before 20 years there exists a big gap, but now with the help of nanotechnology, with the help of a lot of other LLM models and other things, you can able to see that this bridge is being particularly filled with the help of these technology. Okay, so last week I just saw one meme, like just there's saw one reels stating that one mother in US was having a baby was a girl was having dermatology problems and skin rashes and other things. That mother was going to a lot of doctors and no doctor could able to decipher like what is the problem with the what with the baby or something. But she simply typed the her symptoms and birth dates and other things with the help to the Google to the Chat GPT. Okay, the Chat GPT immediately responded, "This is a problem with the neurologist. This is a nerve-related problem, and these are all the doctors what I want to suggest, and this might be the reason why your daughter is having such disease or something." Then the mom went to a particular neurologist, and the problem is particularly solved. Okay, so this LLM models is this LLM and these technologies are not limited to only for positive things. This helps a medical sector to a very greater level. Even the doctor who couldn't able to decipher these disease and other things can able to immediately check and do a lot of actions and other things. So this is the higher potential of the present technology. Okay, so Internet of Things is not a new word. Internet of Things is a very old word, at least some 30 to 40 years old. And we are presently in the era of called as Edge of Things, Internet of Everythings, Internet of Nano Things. Internet of Everything is something like you put internet sensors and other things to even water bottle. You can able to see that nowadays IoT based water bottle has come. Like if you put it to the kid and you just send him to the school, you can able to simply observe that how much water he has drunk per day. IoT enabled shoes has come. Like you can able to see where they are and what they are moving and how they are going, etc., etc. Those things are being happening mm, recently. Internet of Things based toothbrush, the toothbrush on Colgate companies and other things, they are coming up with the new IoT based brushes. So what these brushes do is like the brush, it helps to maintain good oral care. Like even if we brush today morning, some part I might have missed in the face. So this IoT brush will give an reply to you in an app, so that these are all the parts where you have not brushed clearly. Please concentrate it on today's night or tomorrow. Okay, so these are all the simple things that what internet will be giving us in a day-to-day activity. Next comes is that Internet of Nano Things. So Internet of Nano Things is a very important stuff. Internet of Nano Things. So there is a journal actually in nano communication networks. Yeah, sorry. Nano communication networks. So this is a very superb journal. Like what they do is like they do a lot of work on nano communication stuffs and do a lot of publish a lot of journals in this thing. I think I can able to make some chat in this. Guys, receiving my chat? Okay, I think you are
The
receiving.
chat is not visible.
I put it in the chat. You can check it out.
Oh, chat. Okay.
Okay. So there is another many universities working, like University of Catalonia. University of Catalonia. They are working like enormously on the nano communication networks and other things. So these things are very, very important, and it can able to make a very big changeover in from the present technology to the future. So this is how the Internet of Nano Things is working. You all guys know what is meant by Internet of Things. At least you might have searched what is meant by Internet of Things in the you might have seen what is meant by Internet of Things and how an internet works, etc., etc. It is nothing but a physical object or things embedded with electronic software sensors, which mingles and it starts collecting data and exchange data with one another. That's a very crucial and important part of Internet of Things. These Internet of Things mainly help in creating computer generated worlds, like how a computer generated world can able to look like. I think we did a project for ISRO. Like, I'll try to share. One minute. So we created, and like I think you guys can able to see the screen now. You see, this is a project what we did for the ISRO. Like you can able to see 3 UAVs flying across a swarm, and each UAV will capture the building. This is the building where I'm being situated. This is my office. Okay, so each building, this UAV has captured this UAV has captured this, and this UAV has merged it and created a digital model of the building. Okay, so the same way Google, ISRO, and many big companies are trying to create a digital and computer generated environment. Like in future, you can able to put AR, VR, and you can able to go inside my building, work virtually, and create a lot of virtual stuff, like a lot of virtual mm, meetings and do lot many actions with the help of this sort of thing. So this is the computer generated world, and other things are so important nowadays. People are really working on a lot of stuff like this. So this is the physical world and the computer based world. Like like I'm also a professor in an university, Valtech University. So what this Valtech is doing is, Valtech has done an MOU with the Ramachandra University. So when somebody make a car accident or road accident, and he got a skull fractured, like his bone, its elbow bone or something is got fractured. So what they do is the people take MRI of his skull or something, and they send the MRI to our university. What our university does, they print the bits and pieces of the MRI. MRI will reveal some 3D features of the broken bones. So this, what they do is they print these missing parts and broken parts in the 3D printer. They assemble it and check whether it is possible to assemble these bones or something before pre-operate. So, and they wear the glass, and they see where these broken bones and other things are there virtually in the VR based environment, and they then start the surgery. So the exposure time before surgery is very, very limited, and before handling the surgery, the doctors can able to visualize what is there and what is not there, whether it is possible or not. So they can come up with a good decision before making an operation. So the surgical procedure time is very less, the exposure time is very less, and they can able to have a higher success rate of the operations and other things. So this is how and physical world and computer generated world helps in bringing healthcare to an next level. Okay, so that's the main important aspect of the computer generated world. Okay, so how an IoT communication and mainly works. So IoT works with these important tags like communication, cooperation, addressability, identification, sensing, actuation, embedded information processing. Excuse me. So embedded information processing is a very, very important thing. Like nowadays, small devices are mainly prone for processing the information rather than big computers. Like 20, 30 years before, whatever you need, you want to rely only on the computer. But now within some 20, 30 years, what has happened is like even small devices are capable to create a lot of embedded information processing, create a lot of facilities, and give more inferences. And localization is nothing but positioning the system, like how to position a particular place and how to identify your position in an environment. For example, GPS, Google Maps gives you an immense stuff on how to position. Like if you search something on MIT in Chennai, it will immediately show you something on Madras Institute of Technology where Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has studied. But if you go to US and just type what is MIT, it will immediately show you a Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So I think you can able to know what is the difference of location. The location specific knowledge is being created with the help of these IoTs and other things. So user interfaces, as you all know, what is user interface and how it helps, how it works, etc., etc. So the important structure of IoT is tagging things, feeling things, shrinking things, and thinking things. So tagging things is nothing but tagging. For example, if you take a photo in a party or something and you tag it in the Facebook, it will immediately have an face recognition algorithm and it tags the related people. Like if I just take a photo with Professor Vijay Anand and put it in the Facebook, it will automatically identify that it is professor and it will automatically tag with his friends and relatives that Vijay Anand, Dr. Vijay Anand has just shared an important moment with Kanagachidambaresan. Do you want to like this or not? Something like that. Okay. The same way, each sensor data is tagged with another thing. So that's a very, very important stuff. Next is feeling things. Like sensors are the primary devices for any environment. So you want to feel the event, like how the event happens or not, etc., etc. So sensors are the costliest part in any device. Like sensors make an important metrics in feeling the environment and creating a lot of front-end data for the things. Shrinking things, as you all know, embedded intelligence is nothing but giving intelligence to a small embedded level itself. Giving intelligence to a small embedded level itself is very, very important sort of thing. So I think you should know this. Can you able to see my Google Chrome?
Yes, we can.
So you see this tiny ML, tiny machine learning is a very important and presently the need of the talk of the town. Like this machine learning model can able to sit in small controllers, Arduino, Raspberry Pi, and other things. Not like a classical machine learning thing. This tiny ML will sit in small devices and give a lot of inferences like the normal stuff. So I request all of you to see these links and do a good project in these new areas. The talk of these new areas that will really will be helping you to create a lot of important stuff in this. Okay, so this is what the embedded intelligence stuff will really look like. This is the current status and future prospect of IoT. Presently, more than 7.6 billion people are working on. Billion people are there, and the connected device is something like 50 billion. Even within some few years, the within some 2010 to 20, within this past 20 years, the growth has increased so exponentially. So in an recently in an um, meeting with with Mr. Sundar Pichai. I think you guys know who is Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google. And one interviewer was asking that regarding his Google LLM model, large language model. This large language model, the large language model, what it was doing, no, first the Bangladeshi, there was a Bangladeshi guy who was working on this LLM, and he started giving questions in English, and the LLM model was slowly giving answers in English. But this Bangladeshi guy was started mixing his own country's language, Bangladeshi, and he was giving his input to the LLM. LLM is nothing but large language model. I hope you all know what is meant by LLM. LLM is nothing but large language model, which is nothing but the root, main mother root of this GPTs. GPTs, Chat GPT, Google Bard, and other all GPTs work on this LLM models. This Bangladeshi guy was giving small Bangladeshi inputs along with the mixture of English and Bangladeshi, and he was giving it to the LLM. This LLM was trying to understand the Bangladeshi, and it was automatically generating response on Bangladeshi. Okay, so the LLM model was not trained for a particular language, but this model has simply just understood automatically, and it was starting responding it's on its own language, its own mother tongue. So the interviewer was asking like, don't you feel it to be more terrorsome? Like, are you not afraid of this technology? Like, because it was not taught for this thing, but it automatically learned, and it is self-learning. Will it not be a threat to a mankind? That was the interviewer's question. And Sundar Pichai just politely and answered it like, even the extent of human brain is not known till now, but yet we are using it. So let we use it, and we'll just face the challenges later. Something like that he just mentioned. So you see that within these 10 years, you can able to see from 1.8 to 7.8. And ISRO chairman Somnath Ji was addressing an interview like, all the space technology is only been invented within some last 20 to 30 years. And without the help of the extraterrestrial, I don't believe this could be possible. Something like that his interview was. Those are viral interviews, went in YouTube. You can able to just simply see these things. You see how the technology helps the people, not only people, the mother nature. Can you able to see this? What is this? This is nothing but a radio collar over an elephant. These are all the elephants from Mysore. So this elephant radio collars help the tribal people to stay away from the elephant herds. They have put radio collars to the elephant. Elephant has normally has a tendency to work in a herd. Elephant normally roam in herds. Okay, so what happens is that these radio collar will help them to track them, and without disturbing their path, we alarm the other peoples, like we alarm the humans that don't go in this path. Elephants are there. The same way, tigers. The crucial part is in India is man-wild conflict is very important in India. I'll just show you some videos regarding man-wild conflict in India. So we put radio collars along the tigers to see this, and you can able to see that the whales. You have a radio collar here. Can you able to see it? The radio collars are there in whales to identify and track the whales. Okay, I'll just show you a very interesting video on YouTube which went viral on man-wild conflict regarding in especially in India. 2 minutes. I'm just searching that video. It went very viral. Like one guy was sitting. Yeah, I got it. This will be very, very interesting. I used to share it. You see, is this visible, guys?
Yes, visible. The full
You
screen,
see,
sir.
in no other country this will happen. Like in Gujarat, the lion comes very close to the villager, and it captures the chicken. You see, this is how the lion is so friendly and other things with Gujarat. So you see, the Gujarat. Sorry, an advertisement come. Normally, it comes very naturally to the things, and it goes in shops. It walks in the ground and where people are very nearby. So in these areas, we need a lot of tracking along with the animals, so that you can able to just you can able to have a very smooth relation between the man wild conflict. Okay, so even whales are being tracked right now, and you have a lot of there is an institute called Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata. So this institute is mainly responsible for collecting and marking the number of tigers and other things, especially in India. Okay, so please, if you have any opportunity to have an FDP or something in this institute, I request you to just go and do this thing. Okay, so IoT is mainly in education sector, home, business, transportation, air, and other things. Okay, so they plays a lot of role in working on with these things, especially in education. So IoT provides a quality education. Like, it's one of the sustainable development goal. I think you, in the corona period, you might have faced a lot of issues in teaching people online. Okay, 1 minute. How this technology helps to create a lot of new opportunities. You see, can you able to see the screen? Yes.
Middle of a classroom in Malappuram, Kerala, an elephant appears next to a teacher. 1, 2, 3.
You see, the elephant comes immediately before the students, creating and tingling their interest to learn.
Experimenting with
You see, this is a very normal government school in Kerala, where the resources are very limited. Only with simple projector they can able to make the projection of elephants, cows before the students, so that they can able to kindle the interest of learning to the students.
Efforts.
You see, they are making the space station, astronauts, and other things. So these sort of interactive and creative learning to be bought in countries like India, where the education quality is school level education quality is really low. So that's the main interest beyond this. But the countries like China, they are working on to a very higher level of IoT, using IoT to a very higher level. I'll just show it to you.
Creating a web.
I'm just searching, guys. Please wait.
Almost recognition works from helping.
Sorry. Yeah, I got it. You see how these guys are interacting with this.
know exactly when someone isn't paying attention.
白色就是你可能跟网络还没有连接好。
These headbands measure each student's level of concentration. The information is then directly sent to the teacher's computer and to
Sir, audio is not coming out. Chidambaresan, sir.
It's just only a 5 minutes video. This will be very interesting. I hope this will not bore you.
see firsthand how AI tech is being used in the classroom. For this 5th grade class, the day begins with putting on a brainwave sensing gadget. Students then practice meditating.
You see, this country is so sophisticated. It doesn't mean that it's so sophisticated. It can able to give each student a band. It means that the technology is being come to a very low cost level in this country. If the technology is not that much if very costly, the country cannot give each guy a band. So they have made each student a band with very low cost. So that's a very important thing regarding. And more startups are working on this technology. I think you can able to see this.
The device is made in China and has 3 electrodes, 2 behind the ears and 1 on the forehead. These sensors pick up electrical signals sent by neurons in the brain. The neural data is then sent in real time to the teacher's computer. So while students are solving math problems, a teacher can quickly find out who's paying attention and who's not. A report is then generated that shows how well the class was paying attention. It even details each student's concentration level at 10-minute intervals. It's then sent to a chat group for parents. The reports are detailed, but whether these devices really work and what they exactly measure isn't as clear. We were curious if the headbands could actually measure concentration, so one of our reporters tried on the device.
This is a new technology with still fairly little research behind it.
Theodore Zanto is a neuroscientist at the University of California, San Francisco. He was surprised to learn that this tech, called electroencephalography, also known as EEG, is being used in the classroom on children. It's usually used by doctors in hospitals and labs.
EEG is very susceptible to artifacts. And so if you are itchy or just a little fidgety, or the EEG wasn't set up properly so that the electrodes didn't have a good contact, affects the signal.
Despite the chances for false readings,
So
teachers told us
false,
the headbands have
irrespective to the
forced
false reading, they have adapted to this technology. So that's a very important
students to become
thing.
more
So
disciplined.
it creates more discipline on the class, like what countries like India needs. Like the people coming from 10th to 12th has drastically reduced. You see, after reading 10th, the people stop many students in northern side, they stop the education because of the lack of concentration and other things. So if you just train the students with these sort of technology from the lower grade itself, so what you can able to bring is more concentration and attraction towards the education and do. This is what the importance of quality of education is, what even our Tamil Nadu claims that it is a very good in the frontier school level education. You see the countries like China, how important they are giving to the education.
Teachers say the students now pay better attention during class, and that has made them study harder and achieve higher scores.
上课认真听讲，作业做的基本上是全对的。
I think you guys should just see at least these videos.
This fifth grader, whom we caught dozing off in class, told us his parents punish him for low attention scores. And that kind of data adds a new kind of pressure for students. Government-funded research projects.
So this should be the fund from the government. Like you see, there was an very interesting research done by a normal YouTuber in actually in I just saw it. What he does is like he made some small crime, and he put his wantedly he made some small crime with the help of the police itself, and he just registered this photo identity in the WhatsApp wanted list. So and he checked what was the response time for police official to catch him in a very important city. Like once the photo is uploaded in the police website or police database, the all the cameras inside the country is tightly watching is there any similarity with that, and within a half an hour of time the suspect is identified in an airport, or suspect is identified in an important shopping mall, and he's immediately arrested. Okay, that was a very viral video went, how the Chinese are tracking each and every citizen in their own surveillance and other things. That really went viral. So you guys should see this YouTube video. Like if the time permits, I'll just show you another important video. Like okay, I think I'm unable to get it. So not only in this technology, there are a lot of more things coming up with the transportation. This is on education. So next comes is a transportation. So how many of you are knowing that ADAS is nothing but an important stuff like advanced driving assistance system. Like how many of you know this? Like advanced driving assistance system. ADAS has 4 levels: ADAS 1.0, ADAS 2.0, ADAS 3.4, and ADAS 4.0. So ADAS 2.0, ADAS 3.0, 4.0 are is in presently in this, and countries like New Zealand, Europe, and other things, they are presently in ADAS 4.0. Whereas countries like in India, we are in ADAS 2.0 and 3.0. So recently, a lot of new technology has comes in the transportation, and the trucks and other things, they are making a lot of new advertisements to attract the users. Even our Nitin Gadkari, the transport minister, has given a rule recently. Anybody knows that? Like each and every truck should have an AC unit, or else the RC will not be given. Like you see countries like in India, the transportation where in summer the truck drivers face something like 45 degree to 50 degrees of heat while traveling. Considering this, Nitin Gadkari has newly just sent some news regarding like you want to compulsorily fix an AC unit in truck's cabin to increase the lifespan of the truck drivers and other things. They are giving a lot of importance to the truck drivers and other things in thing. So the in countries like India and other truck industries, they are coming up with new advertisements regarding the technology and their own stuff. Like I'll try to show this thing. Am I in sharing actually? Okay, I'm not in sharing. 1 minute.
We can see your pictures.
No, screen sharing was not there. I really love this Volvo truck advertisements. How many of you have seen it? I don't know. I really love this Volvo truck advertisement. They are really good in making showcasing their technology. You guys can see it.
Yes, sir.
I've had my ups and downs, my fair share of bumpy roads and heavy winds. That's what made me what I am today. Now I stand here before you. What you see is a body crafted to perfection, a pair of legs engineered to defy the laws of physics, and a mindset to master the most epic of splits.
You see the stability of the trucks with more and more sensors. A lot of sensors is involved in this truck, creating an intelligent transportation system. So we can able to make a perfect split with the help of truck going in reverse direction. This stunt went really viral. How the dynamic steering system is being attracted by the truck Volvo truck people. And another advertisement is also there. Like you should be seeing uh, how these truck industries are working.
Unit test, you code, leave the test to us
guys.
in just a click. Everyone, welcome to this experiment for Volvo.
Today is the ultimate test of the steering system. You will see a hamster steering a truck from the bottom of this quarry to the top.
This environment looks beautiful, but it is very, very dangerous.
The hamster cannot look out the window, so we will have the driver, Sean, guide their hamster with a camera.
Good boy.
With the VDS system, it's very easy to steer. I can steer it with my fingertips.
Hi, Sean. That's Charlie. Good luck. And don't forget this, very important.
Their dynamic steering system is so perfect that even an hamster can able to drive a very big truck. The potential of the force that you should apply is very, very less. Like if you just see some uh, people driving lorry in Kerala, like they will make a very big turn, like they will hug the steering and they will make a very big turn to make a U-turn. Have you ever seen that the old trucks in India? The driver will literally just make a swiving mechanism with his full force, and he drives the truck so that he will get more pain in the arms and shoulders and other things. So it creates a lot of health problems to these things. Like this technology should aid people to have a very good healthier life. There should not be any professional based disease or something. So this is how the technology helps. Like if you see that this steering is very, very so easy that even a hamster could drive it. This guy will not have a problem with his shoulders. They're really good in making a lot of good advertisement. You can just subscribe to their channel. Like they create a lot of interesting videos, and even the managing directors and other things will be involved in the you see that how the braking system, like the technician, he himself risked this thing on this, and you can able to see this guy is a general manager.
Hello,
president of Volvo Trucks.
Claes Nilsson, president of Volvo Trucks. I've learned that when you want to make a YouTube hit, you need a hook at the beginning of the film.
He needs to make a YouTube hit,
And here it
and
is.
he see that casting.
This is a hook from the new Volvo FMX. Made of cast iron, and it holds up to 32 tons.
You see how the truck is being just holded in an harbor, and this guy is making an interview, and you see the cameraman. You see the cameraman here, and you can able to see a helicopter shot. Like, see, the general manager, like this president, he himself is very much in making such stunts and do a lot of things like robustness of new Volvo FMX and things. They have a very good competition on making good advertisements. So this is one of the things. Like, you have a lot of opportunity in transportation, in energy. Country is very small country, which is very much less than Tamil Nadu. We call it as, I forgot the name, like I think it's Estonia. The country Estonia, they're making a very good revolution in energy sector. They put a lot of solar panels, and they are the who was responsible for making Skype and do a lot of interesting research in blockchain and do lot many things. They are selling their power to the electricity board, and they are making more commercialization and other things. There is an opportunity for business. There is opportunity for home, like smart homes, smart cities, and other things. You guys know what is meant by water economy regarding earth? What is an water economy? Somebody just if you just see, water economy is a very buzzword very recently. For example, you are transporting like in Kerala, the famous Nendrambalam. I think you guys know what is meant by Nendrambalam. So this Nendrambalam is exported to many other countries as well. Okay, for example, a farmer harvest and one tar, in Tamil we call it as tar of Nendrambalam. They cost about some 1,000 rupees or 1,500 rupees, say example. How the cost is calculated is based on the manpower, the amount of the manure he has used, amount of the electricity bill he has used, and other things. So he makes a cost like 1,000 rupees per tar, per the pile of bananas, and he makes export. Till now, the farmer was not having an idea that the banana grows with the water. He was not considering the value of the groundwater. You understand? So the water was being sold free of cost to many countries, where it involves, even the car making involves more water. Even any food grains that we are exporting involves water. Like, that water bill was not being considered while exporting and other things. So now we are presently considering and giving more importance on water economy, and we are trying to build even water. So we have a lot of water meters presently coming up with industries are coming up with more water meters and how to measure the water stuffs and other things. We are also working on such metering aspects in my company, and we are giving solution to many companies as well. So there is a lot of opportunities for IoT in developing a very good sustainable development goal in the education sector, transportation sector, energy sector, business, home, smart homes, and earth for monitoring assets and doing lot many activities. Okay, so how industries are being connected with the industrial thing. So what is the main objective of a smart city? Like, many cities have been declared as a smart city recently by the Modi government, like Chennai, Coimbatore, I think Hyderabad is being declared as a smart city, Mumbai. So what is the main objective of smart city? For example, in a smart city, for example, I live in an outer part of the Chennai. I think you guys also, like, you guys are from Gumudipundi or somewhere. It's the outer part of Chennai. So the quality of air, what you are breathing in the place, like I'm in a Guduvanjiri, so the quality of air will be really good because my environment is greeny and clean and other things. But the quality of air being breathed by the person who is very near to Egmore will be very bad because of more traffic, pollution, and industries. And in the guy who are breathing in Ambattur will be very toxic because the industries exclude more pollution and other things. The primary objective of a smart city is the air quality should be very uniform throughout the city. The quality of air what I am breathing should be same as the quality of air what the guy who is in Ambattur is breathing. Okay, the same way water, that the water what I'm drinking is very quality. I believe that it is very quality, not to a very higher level like the people who are drinking near Trichy or the Coimbatore, where there is a very less industries and they are very near to the riverbed. But you see the water quality of a groundwater which is very near to Kuam, they put more medical waste and do a lot of other problems. The quality of water should be very equal to all the citizens across the smart city. The same way healthcare facility, like my mom got operated in government hospital, Chennai. Okay, in Egmore government hospital, she got operated. The medical facility was very, very poor during that time. So we were not satisfied and we just moved to a private hospital. After post surgery, I was not very much interested there, and I just shifted my mom where a very good care was taken care in a private hospital. The same way, the treatment should be even to all peoples, like right from a taxi driver to an MLA or MP. Everybody should have a very common level of treatment. So that is a main important thing on smart city. How these IoTs gonna help to create a very good smart city? For example, you put all air quality meter across every industries. If somebody is mixing toxic gases, you immediately put penalty to them. You put all water quality sensors across all the rivers and near the effluents of the industry. You continuously monitor. If he is trying to mix something bad in the river or in the water or in the groundwater, you immediately make a penalty to them. So this IoT gives a lot of opportunity to create rules and regulations and make the industries and other things come to a confined situation to bring a better sustainable environment. So that is a main agenda. So the application of IoT is nothing but it helps to automate the human life. IoT is normally people think as a solution. No, IoT is not a solution. Actually, it is the form of sophistication. For example, you can able to book a ticket online using computers. You can able to directly go to an office and book a ticket, but sophistication brings, like even in mobile phone now you can book a ticket. That's a major sophistication what an IoT has come up. All this comes based on the present available technology like cloud computing, electronics, sensors and other things has made this thing possible. IoT is nothing but a creamy layer over the present existing technology which gives you a lot of sophistication and other things. You have any doubts? I think Vijayanand sir, what to do?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Time now is 11:30, sir. We can wind up within 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, I like if you're okay, I'll continue.
Completed.
Yeah, we can finish. Whatever you say.
Dr. Kanagachidambaresan, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Time is now 11:30, 32.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we'll wind up
Wind
the
up.
session, sir. Yeah. Sir, thank you very much, sir. I request Dr. Vijayanand sir to propose the vote of thanks.
Again, good morning to one and all. I am very much thankful to our chairman, sir, respected chairman, sir, honorable vice chairman, sir, and our management members for giving permission to organize the generic talk series 10 under the topic IoT and sustainable goals. And also, I thankful to all our principals of 3 engineering colleges, deans of 3 engineering colleges, HODs, and our faculty members of all 3 engineering colleges for their presence in this session. A lot of information has been shared by our speaker, Dr. Kanagachidambaresan sir, like nano communication networks, EOC, structure of IoT, LLM, timing ML, men-while conflict, and there's so many videos. And he wonderful presentation. He gave a wonderful presentation which connects to the theme of this today's session. Thanks a lot, sir, for your thought-provoking speech and inspiring awareness towards IoT and sustainable goals. And also, I'm thankful for our principal sir, our dean sir, dean academic sir, and the dean research sir, and our HOD, department HOD, and our faculty members and and our beloved students for participating in this wonderful session. And thanks to Almighty for making this session in a smoother manner. Thank
I'd
you all.
like to thank Dr. Vijayanand sir, Kannagi ma'am, and everyone for giving this session. And if somebody is interested to work with me, you can get my number from Professor Vijayanand sir. And I really love RMK students. Like I got some bunch of RMK interns last semester, some 3-4 members from Easy. Like Vijayanand sir recommended them, and they are really working good on designing new boards and protocols for my industry. If you feel some people are really worthy and they want to learn or something, I'm ready to give them paid internship. As I have already said to Professor Vijayanand sir, you can just contact me through Vijayanand sir. My work is fully completely on this IoT device development and other things. We work for a lot of people's startups, big companies, funded organizations, and other things. Like you can get my numbers and other things from Professor Vijayanand, and we can have a very good collaboration. Thank you once again for this golden